Request Sri M.K. Das to please welcome our Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Sri Piyush Goyal ji. And I would also request M.K. Das sir to please welcome Sri Harsh Sanghvi ji.
So I will continue and I'll speak in 5 minutes also. So idea was to have ease of doing business, ease of governance. Every department should find it easy to get their DPR prepared, get estimates done, then ease of permission. Several times government itself wants permission of a department. Road department will need crossing of railway lines, crossing of canals. So every department needs permission from other department. There has to be ease for that. Ease of project monitoring and ease of living. Ultimate aim is ease of living for the Gati Shakti. We have ensured a strong administrative mechanism to implement that. There has to be at the COS level. We have got a committee. The department headed by Mr. Javed, and the GIDB is the nodal agency. And as on date, we have got more than 1,000 main layers, and then there are a number of sub layers also. Altogether, there are more than 2,000 layers have been identified and integrated already. We have mapped all the almost 2 lakh kilometers of road, 60,000 kilometers of water network have been already integrated, and this is giving us a lot of benefit. Last time we were trying to plan a coastal highway. Idea was to have maximum government land, least acquisition, no forest land or minimal forest land. It must connect tourism subjects. It must avoid CRZ area. So we could find that actual and least cost solution to Gati Shakti. We also have mapped all social infrastructure, all the hospital, road, building, everything. The schools have been mapped here. We can also find the gap analysis. Like other day, somebody wanted to know how many Anganwadi we need. We have 2 criteria for Anganwadi. One is population criteria, other is distance criteria. So we could find out exactly how many Anganwadis are required, and accordingly we could identify land easily. The land could have taken more than 2 years to find in all states. Now we could do it in few days only. From few years to few days, that is the power of this tool. And we can identify, yes, we need a small land, we need land near national highway, we need near village panchayat or whatever. So we can define criteria and get the land. So we have made a lot of tools. In fact, there are a number of tools available, but I will tell you some tools there. Nowadays, government land to other departments are available very fast. Somebody has to construct a school, they apply on Gati Shakti. Our land acquisition model is through Gati Shakti only. NA permission, then about the forest clearances, many times land is away from the forest. People do not know, so they can know about the forest land. So similarly, we have made number of layers and tools. I will skip, the time is short that they have to go. So the one model like telecom tower we talk about. So this data has also height and contour everything. So we can find out how many towers have to be erected, minimum number of towers, so that they can cover entire area. We can save the cost. We can also ensure that the power is available there. The power must be available. Where to put the, in fact, thousands of crore rupees have been saved by now in this sector alone, in all over India, by this activity. Similarly, we have done the gap analysis in the food processing area in one district. There also we could do it very fast. And I will come to the last slide, saying that this is a tool for future. Not only for today. The Gati Shakti tool is a wonderful idea of Honorable Prime Minister. It is led by Department of State, Please Madam is spearheading that. and we all should utilize it to the fullest potential. We are sure we will have savings of hundreds of crore rupees every year, time will be saved, and since we are, as I told, from 2 trillion to 4 trillion, we are having so many difficulties. From 4 to 40 trillion, we should have some difficulty. Thank you. I think we all are committed to this project and we take it forward.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your knowledge and insights. Marching ahead, we have our next segment where we will be launching the PM GATI SHAKTI Gujarat Compendium. This has been going on for the last 2 years, and let's have a look at the progress and the achievements of the PM GATI SHAKTI initiative with the help of a video.
के लिए माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की दूरदर्शी सोच को साकार करते हुए रोल मॉडल बन रहा है गुजरात। पीएम गति शक्ति गुजरात ने पिछले 2 वर्षों में उल्लेखनीय प्रगति की है, जिसके साथ ही समकालिक, पारदर्शी और तेज प्रशासन में एक आदर्श बदलाव आया है। पीएम गति शक्ति गुजरात की यात्रा राज्य सरकार के विभिन्न विभागों के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एसेट मैपिंग के साथ शुरू हुई। इस यात्रा को नया आयाम देते हुए फिजिकल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्लानिंग के पश्चात और सोशल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्लानिंग के आमूल परिवर्तन के उपरांत पीएम गति शक्ति गुजरात एक और कदम आगे बढ़ाकर प्रारंभ कर चुका है एरिया डेवलपमेंट प्लानिंग। पीएम गति शक्ति गुजरात की सफल यात्रा के गौरवपूर्ण 2 वर्ष पूरे होने पर माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल के कर कमलों द्वारा एवं भारत सरकार के माननीय केंद्रीय मंत्री श्री पीयूष गोयल की गरिमामय उपस्थिति में लॉन्च किया जा रहा है इंसेप्शन टू इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कंपेंडियम। प्रगति को मिले पंख और उन्नति को आकाश। पीएम गति शक्ति गुजरात।
Ladies and gentlemen, Gujarat is one of the first states in the country to launch the PM Gati Shakti portal for a state. May I now request our Honorable Minister, Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel and Shri Piyush Goyal, along with Shri Harsh Sanghvi ji, to please join us in launching the PM Gati Shakti Gujarat Compendium. The compendium highlights the journey from inception to implementation and is a roadmap for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, delegates, let's have a huge round of applause as we launch the PM Gati Shakti Gujarat Compendium over here at Vibrant Gujarat 2024. Once again, thank you to all the honorable dignitaries. Moving ahead, now we have a special address from our Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry. His unwavering commitment to public service, coupled with his astute understanding of economic policies, has earned him the respect and admiration of people across the country. Without further ado, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome on stage the Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Shri Piyush Goyal ji.
The most respected Chief Minister of the vibrant state of Gujarat, Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel. Congratulations, you have really pulled off the 10th edition in its 20th year and the first in the Amrit Kal. With all these successes, I'm sure you are a very happy man today. On behalf of all of us in this room, and may I suggest we all stand up and give Bhupendra Bhai a standing applause. Thank you, thank you. सर, आपने ईमानदारी से देश के को बहुत गौरवान्वित किया है आपके सफल आयोजन से, और मुझे लगता है वाइब्रेंट गुजरात के बारे में इतना जरूर कहूँगा कि हर एडिशन पिछले एडिशन को फिर पीछे छोड़ के और आगे चले जाते हैं. तो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू कीप पेस विद समबडी हु कीप्स डूइंग बेटर एंड बेटर. and your entire team deserves the highest accolades. Congratulations. My brother and good friend, and probably one of the most dynamic politicians I've met in so many years, Harsh Sanghvi, always smiling, but he can be tough. Mr. Das, Pankaj Jain, Mr. Takyo-san, my very, very good friend and really the star of PM Gati Shakti, Mr. T.P. Singh. I can tell you he's a jewel that Gujarat has produced, though he doesn't come from the state of Gujarat. But Gujarat is known for diamonds, rough diamonds coming to Gujarat and getting polished to become world class. My colleague, Special Secretary Logistics in the Department of Industry, Ms. Sunita Daura. I would love to acknowledge many more people in this room, but for paucity of time, I must say all the dignitaries, all the distinguished ladies and gentlemen present here, because I'd like to say Heather particularly deserves a round of applause also. Just like a soldier of Bhupendra Bhai, I think he's really put in long hours and a lot of work along with the rest of the team to make Vibrant Gujarat a grand success. And by the way, you saw the film that we saw in the opening session. That was made by another friend here, Mr. Manish Pardia. Again, very understated, unseen. But Gujarat has too many rock stars, so I think I'll refrain from taking all names, but truly delighted to be a part of Vibrant Gujarat 2024. The session on hand about PM Gati Shakti can best be described as India's offering to the world. I was just explaining to Bhupendra Bhai that Prime Minister Modi conceptualized PM Gati Shakti. Of course, the name came in only 2 years ago. But this concept he started developing in his mind about 16 years ago, 16, 17 years ago, maybe more. Now almost 18 years ago. Soon after he was given charge of Gujarat, after the devastating earthquake, he realized that if we have to get Gujarat back in shape and make it a preeminent investment destination of the country, infrastructure will have to be a core focus area. And being a visionary as he is, he started understanding all the pitfalls, all the difficulties. And most of us who are in India have been looking at infrastructure projects. We are aware that a project being delayed by 8, 10, 12 years used to be considered quite normal. A project cost going up by 200% was not seen as something very, very obnoxious or something unacceptable. I mean, I have a project in Mumbai, as in the government has a project in Mumbai. Some of you may have traveled on the Bandra-Worli Sea Link. That project was originally, through a tender process, given out for 420 crores. The government has already paid 1,800 crores to that contractor. The project is still half done, and the contractor is still litigating in court for more funds. That used to be the state of infrastructure. Long time delays, long cost overruns. And as a nation, somehow, chalta hai was our approach. So what? This is how the world works. Prime Minister Modi can never accept this kind of an approach. He demands excellence. He demands performance, and he demands better performance the next time and better, and can never be satisfied, because he believes the day we become satisfied with what we have done, it's the beginning of the end. And for the last 18 years, he has further refined PM, now called PM Gati Shakti, but this concept literally on a regular basis through every interaction. he expands the scope of this concept. And today, as I assess the outcomes, and some of which have been already shared with you, some of which are there in the compendium that we have released just now, this overall architecture, network, in my humble view, and I say this with great responsibility, but also I say this with a great conviction, that PM GATI SHAKTI in the years to come will become the planning tool of infrastructure, not only of India, not only of Asia, but the entire world. The dynamism that's available in this project, in this concept, the flexibility that is available, the deep thinking and technology-based solutions that are a part of the PM GATI SHAKTI protocol are truly amazing. It took years for senior government officials, technical people, and designers to really decipher what was in Prime Minister Modi's mind. And I must acknowledge that the one person who stood like a rock with Mr. Modi through this journey was Mr. T.P. Singh, the Chief of BISAG. This center was also, by the way, started by Prime Minister Modi. BISAG looks at geospatial mapping, space technologies, and uses large pools of data which can be analyzed through use of technology. Today we are talking of artificial intelligence. If you ask me, BISAG is one of the first users of large pools of data, data analytics, and using data to plan better. And I must say, over the last 7 or 8 years particularly, this whole concept has got fine-tuned to the current day PM GATI SHAKTI. I'm sure you have been told about the different layers of data. We now have about 1,400 odd layers of data. They had gone up to 1,800, but that's the dynamic nature of this project. You even eliminate certain layers which you don't find useful. You combine certain layers which you think can be merged together. So it's not as if 1,400 is a fixed number. Started with 800, 900, went up to 1,800. Currently it's 1,400. I don't know what it will be tomorrow. This dynamic nature of this technology, the fact that different pools of data help you plan better, help you analyze better, help you monitor better, help you implement better, and in the overall context of India's journey in the Amrit Kaal, where we are looking to fast track our economy, our growth, to make us a $35 trillion economy, 10 times today's size of India's economy by 2047. PM GATI SHAKTI will help us create the enabling environment, the infrastructure around which India will progress, not only to become the third largest economy of the world. That will happen in the next 3 or 4 years. That's Prime Minister Modi's guarantee. Third term, third largest. And then we'll start working in reverse order. But truly, on the face of it, somebody could find it such a simple concept. The fact that we have so many layers of data, which in ordinary parlance I can say talk to each other. The data sets in each layer talk to each other. Now, of course, some media person or some youngster can make a meme out of me and ridicule me for such a stupid comment that data is talking to each other. But that's exactly what it's doing. These pools of data, through a set of protocols, through technological intervention, merge with each other. And as you plan any project, any infrastructure project, different data points come in to help you plan that project smarter and more effectively and more efficiently, and come up with the most efficient, fastest way of implementing a project, most cost-effective way of getting to your goal, and thereby ensuring that we don't have the regular problems of cost overrun, time overrun. We are able to serve the people faster and better, because in my view, and I would urge you to think about it, in my view, a project that gets delayed, particularly inordinately delayed, or where there's a project overrun, is the worst form of corruption. Because through that project overrun, it's ultimately the consumers, the people of India who pay for all these infrastructure projects. If it's government, it's your taxpayer money. If it's being on a public-private partnership or there's a cost recovery model, you'll pay toll taxes, you'll pay user fees, and any cost overrun effectively is coming out of your pocket. And that is the model that Prime Minister Modi wants to change. He demands that infrastructure, or for that matter any government work, has to be fast-tracked, has to be done in mission mode, has to be done in stated cost and time. And then there's a second element. If there's a project overrun in terms of time, you are depriving the consumer of the benefit of that project. Say, for example, we've just finished, and Honorable Prime Minister will launch on 12th of January, the Trans-Harbour Link, which will connect the island city of Mumbai to the mainland and open up Mumbai to the rest of the area. The whole Panvel, Uran, the whole belt can now get integrated with Mumbai. Mumbai's biggest problem was lack of land, being an island city. It's not like Ahmedabad where you keep on growing, you have one ring road, after a few years you made a second ring road. I don't know if Bhupendra Bhai is already planning a third ring road also. But with the speed with which Gujarat goes, we can't keep track. But this Trans-Harbour Link was originally conceptualized 35 years ago. And I would blame so many governments which came and went for the colossal loss that not making this Trans-Harbour Link 30 years ago or 20 years ago has caused to the people of India. How much loss India has had because of the constraint of space in Mumbai. We could not grow the financial capital. How much petrol and diesel our cars, our trucks would have wasted going around a long distance instead of cutting across the sea and going across. How much pollution and carbon we must have emitted because this project was not made for so many years. It is only when Prime Minister Modi got a double-engine government in Maharashtra, when Devendra Fadnavis became Chief Minister. And in a way, for all the youngsters here, that is what Mr. Modi means when he says double-engine government, where you are aligned with each other, where Mr. Modi's ideas can be translated into action on the ground, that Mr. Modi was able to support the construction of this on a mission mode. The project is being done on time. I think despite COVID, by the way, losing 2 years in COVID, the total project delay is probably 3 months or 4 months. And I think we've already got a bashing for that 3-month delay also. Not acceptable. That is Prime Minister Modi for the people of India. That is the exacting standards of good governance that Mr. Modi is bringing to the country. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the strength of India that PM GATI Shakti today epitomizes and helps as we move into the Amrit Kaal to provide world-class, high quality infrastructure to the people of India, opening up a world of opportunities for growth, for development. And as Kennedy had once said, did America make great highways, or did highways make America great? I think most of us in this room know the answer to that question. And I compliment T.P. Singh and his team, the Gujarat government, for being the laboratory where this concept was first tested, fine-tuned, and made a success. And the people of India, the whole nation today, for having adopted PM GATI Shakti with all its various dimensions, breaking down departmental silos, breaking down the silos between governments. Today, the entire country, every state, every union territory, and thank God that politics hasn't come into this, everybody today, understanding the virtues of PM GATI Shakti, are enjoying the fruits of it. Each one of us in this room and 140 crore Indians today can be proud of Narendra Modi for his offering of PM GATI Shakti.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister Piyush Goyal ji, for gracing the Vibrant Gujarat 2024 and sharing insightful words. Your presence and commitment to commerce has elevated these events to new heights. We appreciate the dedication to fostering economic growth and strengthening India's trade ties. Thank you so much once again. Today, we are also graced by the presence of a leader who has been instrumental in shaping the destiny of Gujarat with his visionary leadership. Please help me in welcoming our Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel, as he addresses us at Vibrant Gujarat 2024 today.
વાયબ્રન્ટ ગુજરાત ગ્લોબલ સમિટ 2024 અંતર્ગત આયોજિત પીએમ ગતિ શક્તિ સેમિનારમાં આપણી સૌની સાથે મંચ ઉપર ઉપસ્થિત કેન્દ્રીય વાણિજ્ય મંત્રી શ્રી પિયુષ ગોયલજી, મારા સાથી મંત્રી શ્રી હર્ષભાઈ સંઘવી, કેન્દ્રીય સચિવ શ્રી પંકજ જૈન, અધિક મુખ્ય સચિવ શ્રી એમ.કે. દાસ, DPIIT સચિવ શ્રીમતી સુમિતા દ્વારા, ADBI સાઉથ એશિયાના ડાયરેક્ટર શ્રી ટોકિયો કોનિશો, GIDB CEO શ્રી બંછાનિધિ પાની, ઉદ્યોગ જગતના સૌ આમંત્રિત મહાનુભાવો, ઉપસ્થિત અધિકારીગણ, પ્રેસ મીડિયાના મિત્રો, સૌને મારા નમસ્કાર. આજે PM ગતિ શક્તિ અને PM ગતિ શક્તિ અત્યારે એટલા માટે અત્યારે વાત કરી રહ્યો છું કે અત્યારે આના પહેલા જ ઉપરના હોલમાં વિકસિત ગુજરાત અને વિકસિત ગુજરાત માટે અમૃતકાલના 25 વર્ષનો રોડ મેપ અત્યારે લોન્ચ કર્યો છે. હવે ગુજરાત વિકસિત ગુજરાત બનવા માટે કેવી રીતે આગળ વધશે એ આજથી તૈયાર થઈ ગયું છે. અને એના માટે આ જે PM ગતિ શક્તિ જેવા ઘણા ઇન્સ્ટ્રુમેન્ટ આપણને કામમાં આવે એવા એ આપણને ખૂબ ઉપયોગી થઈ પડે એવા છે. આપણા વિશ્વ નેતા અને દેશના યશસ્વી વડાપ્રધાન શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદીના નેતૃત્વમાં જ્યારે ભારત ખૂબ ઝડપથી વિકાસના નવા બેન્ચમાર્ક સ્થાપિત કરી રહ્યા છે. વર્લ્ડ ક્લાસ ડેવલપમેન્ટ માટે વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીએ ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર ડેવલપમેન્ટને પ્રાયોરિટી આપી છે. રોબસ્ટ ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર ડેવલપમેન્ટથી હોલિસ્ટિક ડેવલપમેન્ટનો ધ્યેય દેશમાં ઝડપથી પૂર્ણ કરવા આ PM ગતિ શક્તિનો વિચાર તેમણે આપ્યો છે. વાયબ્રન્ટ ગુજરાત ગ્લોબલ સમિટની 10મી એડિશનમાં આજનો આ PM ગતિ શક્તિ ઇન્ફોર્મ ડિસિઝન મેકિંગ ફોર હોલિસ્ટિક ડેવલપમેન્ટ સેમિનાર ખૂબ જ મહત્વનો છે એમ હું સ્પષ્ટપણે માનું છું. આ સેમિનારથી રાજ્ય અને દેશના ભવિષ્યના ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચરની જે દિશા, સ્પીડ અને સ્કેલ નિર્ધારિત થશે તે ભારતની અર્થવ્યવસ્થાને વધુ વેગ આપશે. આદરણીય વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીના નેતૃત્વમાં ભારત જે ઝડપથી વિશ્વની 5મી મોટી અર્થવ્યવસ્થા બન્યું છે તે વિશ્વના અનેક દેશો માટે ઉદાહરણરૂપ છે. માત્ર અર્થવ્યવસ્થા જ નહીં, ભારતે આજે વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીની વિઝનરી લીડરશિપમાં એગ્રીકલ્ચર સેક્ટર, સોશિયલ સેક્ટર અને સર્વિસ સેક્ટરમાં પણ ડેવલપમેન્ટમાં નવા ચિહ્નો અંકિત કર્યા છે. વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીના નેતૃત્વમાં દેશમાં રેકોર્ડ ગતિથી સડક નિર્માણ થઈ રહ્યું છે અને છેવાડાના ગામો પણ સડકના નેટવર્કથી જોડાઈ રહ્યા છે. દેશમાં સૌથી ઊંચા પુલ, સૌથી લાંબા રેલવે અને રોડ બ્રિજ, લાંબી ટનલો, એન્જિનિયરિંગ માર્વેલ ગણાય તેવા સિગ્નેચર કેબલ બ્રિજનું નિર્માણ થઈ રહ્યું છે. આજે દેશના શહેરો વંદે ભારત જેવી હાઈસ્પીડ રેલ સાથે વ્યાપકપણે જોડાઈ રહ્યા છે અને દેશના મોટા શહેરોમાં મેટ્રો રેલનું નેટવર્ક ખૂબ જ ઝડપથી વધી રહ્યું છે. બદલાતા ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર સાથે લોકોના જીવનમાં સુવિધાઓ વધી છે, ઇઝ ઓફ લિવિંગ વધ્યું છે. દેશમાં અમૃતકાળમાં લોકોને વધુ સુદૃઢ ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર પૂરું પાડવાનો વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીનો નિર્ધાર છે. અમૃતકાળને વિકાસનો સુવર્ણકાળ બનાવવા માટે માળખાકીય સુવિધાઓ સાથે જોડાયેલી સરકારી નીતિઓમાં આયોજનથી માંડીને અમલ સુધીના રોડમેપનો પ્લાન ગતિશક્તિ પૂરો પાડે તેવું વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીનું વિઝન છે. ભારતના લોકો ઉદ્યોગ, વેપાર ધંધા, ઉત્પાદક, ખેતી અને ખેડૂત ગ્રામીણ વ્યવસ્થા બધાને કેન્દ્રમાં રાખીને આ પીએમ ગતિશક્તિની શરૂઆત થઈ છે. આવી સુવિધાઓની યોજનામાં સંકલનના અભાવે સરકારી નાણાંનો પણ વ્યય ન થાય અને પ્રોજેક્ટમાં સમયનો વિલંબ ન થાય તે પીએમ ગતિશક્તિ સુનિશ્ચિત કરે છે. એટલે આપણે કહી શકીએ કે ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચરના આયોજનથી માંડીને અમલીકરણ સુધીને એક સમગ્ર લક્ષી વિઝન આ પીએમ ગતિશક્તિ દ્વારા આપણને મળી રહ્યું છે. આદરણીય વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીના નેતૃત્વ અને માર્ગદર્શનમાં ગુજરાતમાં ઉત્તમ માળખાકીય સુવિધાઓ ઊભી થઈ છે. નેક્સ્ટ જનરેશન ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર તરફ ગુજરાત તેજ ગતિએ આગળ વધ્યું છે. ગુજરાતમાં વિકાસનો એવો પાયો આદરણીય શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈ નાખ્યો છે કે ગુજરાત વિકાસના દરેક ક્ષેત્રે અગ્રેસર રહી દેશના વિકાસનું રોડ મોડેલ બન્યું છે. ગુજરાત દેશનું પહેલું રાજ્ય છે જેણે વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીના વિઝન અનુરૂપ પોતાની ગતિશક્તિ પોર્ટલ લોન્ચ કર્યું છે. રાજ્યના ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર પ્રોજેક્ટમાં ઝડપી ડિસિઝન મેકિંગ, લેન્ડ એક્વિઝિશન અને સમય મર્યાદામાં પ્રોજેક્ટ પૂરો કરવામાં આ પોર્ટલ ખૂબ જ મદદરૂપ બને છે. ગુજરાતે દેશના અગ્રેસર અને પ્રથમ રહેવાની પરંપરા ઊભી કરી છે અને દેશનું એવું પહેલું રાજ્ય બન્યું છે જેણે પ્રધાનમંત્રી વિકસિત ભારતના વિઝનને અનુરૂપ પોતાના વિઝન ડોક્યુમેન્ટ 2047 લોન્ચ કર્યો છે. આદરણીય વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીના નેતૃત્વમાં ગુજરાતે વિશ્વ કક્ષાનું આધુનિક ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર ડેવલપ કર્યું છે. ગુજરાત દેશનું એકમાત્ર રાજ્ય છે જ્યાં 2600 કિલોમીટરની ગેસ ગ્રીડ અને 75,000 કિલોમીટરના વોટર ગ્રીડ છે. પેન્ટાગોન કરતાં પણ વધુ ઊંચા વિશ્વના સૌથી મોટા ઓફિસ કોમ્પ્લેક્સ એવા ડાયમંડ બુર્જનું સુરતમાં તાજેતરમાં જ વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીએ લોકાર્પણ કર્યું છે. આ બિલ્ડિંગ પણ એક વખત બધાએ જોવા જેવું તો છે 100%. ખૂબ સારું બિલ્ડિંગ છે. એક જ બિલ્ડિંગ આટલું મોટું અને એની આખી સિસ્ટમ બનાવી છે, ખૂબ સારી છે. એક વખત જોવું જોઈએ બધાએ. વડાપ્રધાન શ્રી નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદીના વિઝન અનુરૂપ તૈયાર થયેલા પીએમ ગતિશક્તિ માસ્ટર પ્લાન આવનાર દિવસોમાં રાજ્યના ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચરને વધુ વેગ આપશે અને ગુજરાતના વિકાસને બમણી ગતિ આપશે. વડાપ્રધાનશ્રીએ દેશના અમૃતકાળને દેશના વિકાસનો સુવર્ણકાળ બનાવવાનું આહવાન કર્યું છે. આ સેમિનારમાં થનારા વિચારોનું આદાન પ્રદાન ગુજરાતના ગતિશક્તિ માસ્ટર પ્લાનને વધુ ઉત્તમ બનાવવા માટેની દિશા આપશે અને વિકસિત ભારત એટ 2047 માટે વિકસિત ગુજરાતનું નિર્માણ થશે તેવા વિશ્વાસ સાથે વિરમું છું. ભારત માતા કી જય. વંદે માતરમ. જય જય ગરવી.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, for gracing us with this insightful address over here. Your vision and leadership inspires us all over here. May I now request Shri N.K. Das sir to please present a token of gratitude to our dignitaries who have taken out time to be here with us. May I request N.K. Das sir to present a token of gratitude to Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel, Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat. I request sir to present a token of gratitude to Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry. And I would also request sir to please present the token of gratitude to our Honorable Minister Shri Harsh Samvi ji, who has joined us over here. Thank you once again to all the dignitaries for gracing the occasion. As we conclude the event, we stand on the cusp of a transformative era guided by the visionary leadership that has graced the occasion. The discussions and the ideas presented are not just words, but they are the building blocks of a brighter future. The concept of Gati Shakti emphasizes the strength that comes from informed decision